Open, always local, and serving up favorites for over 40 years.
Coming up on Primetime, the Guam Education Board approves options for the upcoming GDOE school year. Plus, public health focuses on contact tracing investigations as the number of COVID cases on Guam continues to rise. And after 25 years in federal prison, Onofre Chargaloff is now a free man. Nestor Lecanto has that story.
Hafide and good evening, everyone. The Guam Education Board has signed off on the resolution supporting the recommendations of the District School Readiness Task Force for the upcoming school year. Adriana Cotero was at today's press conference. She files this report.
It's been Zoom meeting after Zoom meeting and hours of planning.
And this is what I call teamwork. We're one family.
After receiving input from the public school parents, the parent-teacher organization leaders, school faculty and staff, and with the support of the Governor's Office, Public Health, and the Physicians Advisory Group, the Guam Federation of Teachers, and the Mayor's Council, the Guam Education Board has approved the curriculum instructional models designed by the District School Readiness Task Force. GDOE Superintendent John Fernandez.
We shut down schools and we shut down the governor shut down the government of Guam back on March 16th. And right then and there, I'm very proud of the team that came together to really focus on what DOE's role could be and should be as part of the COVID-19 response efforts, not just for our school system, but for our entire island.
Safety a top priority, and following CDC guidelines, GDOE is targeting August 11th for the start of the new school year. The basic framework is to offer 3 curriculum models for the parents to choose from. One option is 100% online learning at home, another is home learning with hard copy instructions, and the last option is a traditional face-to-face in-class learning, blended with at-home learning with students placed in alphabetical cohorts and following an ABC and repeat schedule Monday through Thursday. As for Fridays, this day will be open for parent-teacher conference time, explains Deputy Superintendent Joe Sanchez.
We wanted to make sure that time is allotted during the school day where teachers are in their classes, there's a phone available, they can answer questions from teachers and students and have that done kind of on a regular basis.
In addition, for on-campus students, there will be isolation rooms and the uniform requirement will be suspended. As for bus transportation and feeding operations, the department is still working out these details. You can view GDOE's press conference in its entirety streaming live on their Facebook page. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Adriana Cotero.
The number of coronavirus cases continues to climb, prompting public health to launch still more contact tracing investigations. Chris Barnett reports.
According to today's updated situation report, there are now 8 new positive COVID-19 cases. This on top of the 2 positive cases reported last night by the Joint Information Center. This would mean in the past 24 hours, there have been a total of 10 new positive cases. According to the situation report, 2 cases tested positive at Public Health's lab and were identified through contact tracing. 2 cases tested positive at Diagnostic Laboratory Services, or DLS. 5 cases testing positive at the Department of Defense. None of these 9 cases reported contact to a confirmed case. 1 case testing positive at the Guam Memorial Hospital. That case reported household contact to a confirmed case. The SIT report also indicates there's 1 hospitalization. 4 of the new positive cases are women, 6 are male, 5 are from northern Guam, 2 from central Guam, 2 from southern Guam. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases on island as of 6 p.m. is now 267. And according to Public Health Medical Director Dr. Jana Manglotnia, the increases do not appear to be attributed to the recent cluster of 22 deployed airmen who violated the restricted movement orders and visited more than 30 establishments on Guam. Rather, Dr. Manglotnia, a member of the Governor's Physicians Advisory Group and Public Health's medical director, believes it's directly connected to when a decision was made to lift restrictions for quarantine.
Instead of going to the facility, which is tightly monitored, we permitted certain groups of people to go home and quarantine. And so do I think 100% of the people stayed in home quarantine? No, I do not. And I didn't think it before, but now we have people that have emergency releases from quarantine. They're able to go to funerals in the hospital, and, obviously, because people want to see their loved ones. But what do they do when they get in the car? And I know for a fact. I know for a fact last week, I saw a breach myself.
Dr. Maglonia hinted there could be yet another change in quarantine protocols, but for now.
Early on, it was like, yeah. Wash your hands, wear your mask. I'm telling you that quarantine and your mask, you're washing your hands, and just quarantining as you're supposed to. That's the best vaccine we have right now.
Right. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Meanwhile, community drive-through testing is scheduled for tomorrow at the Gigo Gym from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Again, you do not have to have symptoms to get tested. Senators got an update today from Labor Director David Della Sola on the rollout of the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. He spent a couple of hours fielding questions from lawmakers during an informational briefing. He said one of the most common delays with the claims continues to be a lack of documentation.
I'm going to give them $10,000, who they are, where they work, and what they do. And we don't have the ability to just call these employers up and say, does Maria Cruz work there? Does Juan Cruz work there? And no, you need to upload some supporting documents.
He says in the 3 months since they began work to stand up Guam's first ever unemployment assistance program, they've managed to pay out more than $120 million and have received nearly 33,000 claims. More than 29,000 of those have been accepted. And those still waiting for payments from the Programang Salapi Ajudan Itautau program, the Department of Administration is still only about halfway through all the boxes of applications. DOA Director Ed Byrne.
The report I got last night was that we were dealing with the applications that were received on May 15th. And May 13th, 14th, 15th is actually represents like 2/3 of the number of applications that we had.
About 600 checks were cut today. Byrne says 2,000 of the 8,000 applications they received were rejected because the applicants were not eligible or had previously been recorded as a dependent. He hopes to complete payments in the next 2 weeks. Guam and the Northern Marianas will receive about $14 million in airport safety and infrastructure grants. U.S. Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao announced that nearly $800 million from the Airport Improvement Program and the CARES Act will be dispersed through the FAA to various states and territories. Guam will receive $11.3 million for runway rehabilitation. Rota will be getting $2.1 million to install perimeter fencing around its airport, and Saipan was awarded $555,000 to improve and modify its airport rescue and firefighting building. The U.S. Senate Energy and Natural Resources Committee held an oversight hearing today on the impact of COVID-19 on the territories. Congressman Michael Nicholas was among the territorial delegates who briefed the Senate panel. Ranking member Senator Joe Manchin asked, what will be the territory's top needs from the federal government?
The economies are all struggling.
So right now, because unemployment has taken so long to roll out, we have people literally lining up at 2 in the morning in their cars waiting for food assistance to get handed out. And they'll wait for 4 hours, and then when they show up, when they finally make it up to the front of the line, food's out. And so, food can be looked at as one definite need, but definitely healthcare, and it's all multifaceted. The reality is, until our economies are working again, those are all going to be needs.
So Nicholas also sought Senate support for greater reimbursement for the cost of migrants from the freely associated states and FAS inclusion in the Medicaid program as a further way to offset local costs. Mauricio Mayor Ernest Chargala suffered a pair of strokes and was taken to the Guam Memorial Hospital on Monday afternoon. According to Art Nicholas, who is speaking on behalf of the family, an EKG was performed and indicated that Chargala is suffering from atrial fibrillation.
Was given a clot buster, and after that a dye test was conducted, and the medication did its job, its purpose, broke up the clot. He was moved into ICU and is recovering well.
Chargala will be monitored at GMH for the next few days. Nicholas says that the 3-term Mauricio Mayor is asking village residents for their support and prayers. The Guam Election Commission will be meeting this Friday to certify the candidates that have filed to run in the primary election. There are 16 Republicans and 16 Democrats seeking a seat in this 36th Guam legislature. In the delegate race, incumbent Congressman Michael San Nicolas will go head-to-head with former Congressman Robert Underwood, while Senator Will Castro is the lone Republican on the ballot. Likewise, there are a number of candidates in the mayoral races running unopposed. They are Sinahanya Mayor Robert Hoffman, Barrigada Vice Mayor Jesse Bautista, Mangilao Mayor Alan Ungacta, Orda Chalanpago Mayor Jesse Gogui, and MTM Mayor Rudy Paco. The GEC board will also poll for candidates' ballot placement on Friday. The primary is scheduled for August 29th. Police are seeking the community's help in locating 27-year-old Justin John Portasak, who is the subject of an ongoing stalking complaint being investigated by the Domestic Assault Response Team. GPD spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapau confirms with KUAM that Portasak is a person of interest from the last week's hit-and-run car crash incident at Central Precinct Command. Portasak is considered dangerous and should not be approached. He is known to frequent the Kina Court in Totu, Agana Heights, and PD areas. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is asked to call police at 472-8911, 475-8615-7, or the DART office at 475-8420. Information can also be submitted to the Guam Crime Stoppers tip line at guam.crimestoppersweb.com. Information will be kept confidential, and a cash reward of up to $1,000 could be paid if it leads to an arrest and a grand jury indictment. We'll be back with more news right after this.
It makes myself and it makes my team members very proud to work for an organization that has been on island for many years with its focus on reliability, dependability, and commitment to the communities that they operate in.
Matson's a great corporate citizen to the community.
We all benefit from any sort of environmental commitment we make. One of the ways that we do that is with our Adahi Utano program. There's action behind it, and so action breeds commitment.
With the Kaimana Hila coming to Guam, this brings a new age and modernization to the island.
It's exciting for me because it's a brand new ship and we can carry more freight into the islands. It just shows growth for Guam and Micronesia.
Matson would be nothing without its customers, and we hope to continue to serve you for decades to come.
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
With Grand Marnier, you'll dare to put a twist on the traditional. That will lead you to somewhere unexpected. Somewhere you can create something better than good. Here, you'll create something grand. Grand Marnier, a visionary blend of fine cognac and bitter orange liqueur. Live grand.
While we've all been through a lot over the years, typhoons, earthquakes, and now COVID-19, we've been able to get through these together.
For more than 80 years, Campbell's Insurance has been protecting your homes, your businesses,
and the health of your family.
We are here today and we'll be here tomorrow.
There are better days ahead. Tomorrow's a new day filled with hope and choices.
The possibilities of what we can achieve together are limitless.
Let's continue to work together to ensure a brighter tomorrow for all of us.
For the safety of our customers and our associates, we wipe down our areas and continuously we wipe down after each customer.
For safe social distancing, we also added 6 feet space markers.
The only way to beat a box of cheesy, crunchy, fully loaded nachos is more nachos. It's That's Taco Bell's Nachos Cravings Pack. Order ahead and pick up yours at our contactless drive-thru.
KUAM News, winner of the 2020 Regional Edward R. Murrow Award for Excellence in Social Media.
Welcome back. After more than 25 years in federal prison, Onofre Chargaloff is now a free man. His emergency motion for compassionate release was granted today by District Court Chief Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood. The now 51-year-old Chargaloff was sentenced in 1996 to 44 years in federal prison on drug-related offenses. During today's hearing, attorney Leilani Lujan of the Federal Public Defender's Office argued that extraordinary and compelling medical conditions allow for a reduction of sentence. She said Chargaloff suffers from hepatitis C, a chronic liver disease, and in late May he tested positive for coronavirus. She argued that he shares a 10 by 15 square foot prison cell with 3 other inmates who are COVID positive, making it impossible to social distance. Lujan called Lompoc Federal Prison in California, where Chargaloff is serving time, a petri dish that once had the highest number of inmate positives in the system. In announcing her decision to essentially commute Chargaloff's sentence to time already served, Judge Tidinko Gatewood questioned the federal prison system's ability to safeguard the health of vulnerable inmates. She also praised Chargaloff for staying in touch and helping to raise his children despite his many years of incarceration. She called it extraordinary and the first she's ever heard of during her entire time on the bench. His daughters had launched a free Onofre Chargaloff Facebook site seeking public support for their father's early release, who they say is not a violent man and paid his dues. When asked by the court if he had anything to say, an emotional Chargaloff, who was just 25 when he was first imprisoned, said, "I've done everything I could to better myself in here, but it means nothing if I can't contribute to society." Chargaloff was released to the custody of his sister, who lives in California. 2 out of 6 defendants in an estimated $11 million Medicare ambulance fraud scheme will spend years in federal prison. Yesterday, Clifford Shoemake and Kimberly Connor appeared for their sentencing hearing in Chief Judge Gatewood's courtroom. The 2 are previous owners of Guam Medical Transport and pled guilty for filing fraudulent ambulance transportation service claims for personal use. They were indicted in 2016 along with Nicholas Shoemake, Thelma Joyner, Jared Atta, and Trevor Cruz. Clifford Shoemake was sentenced to 71 months in prison, and Connor was sentenced to 63 months. Both were ordered a 3-year supervised release term after their prison time and pay millions of dollars back in restitution. As for the 4 others involved, they entered plea agreements with the government and were sentenced to probation. The court was unable to determine criminal trial setting dates for Benjamin Pablo's case this morning. According to our archives, Pablo was arrested in 2018 for holding 2 women at knife point, raping one of them and robbing them. The incident occurred at the Epan Beach Park. He faces criminal sexual conduct charges as a first-degree felony and robbery as a third-degree felony. He has since pled not guilty and waived his rights to a speedy trial. Judge Anita Sokola informed Pablo and defense counsel John Terlahi, due to COVID-19, the lower court cannot set trial without the Supreme Court giving the green light. A return was scheduled for August 12th. The man accused of the January strangulation death of a woman in Mighty is taking his case to trial. Katner Harry was arrested for the homicide of 37-year-old Luciana Pauley, whose body was found in a field across from the Mighty Mobile Station. He was indicted on aggravated murder, murder and criminal sexual conduct as first-degree felonies, aggravated assault, and strangulation. Defense counsel Pete Santos told Judge Anita Sokola in a hearing today that they received a plea offer from the prosecution, but his client maintains his innocence and they are awaiting further discovery from the government. Criminal trial setting is scheduled for August 11th. More than 5,000 applications have been submitted in the Northern Marianas for pandemic unemployment assistance. CNMI Labor Secretary Vicky Benavente says she expects payments to be made within 7 to 10 days for applications marked as complete.
Well, it's taken so long. It's only been 2 weeks since the launch. 2 weeks is a long time for people who are suffering, who are waiting for a free federal benefit. I understand the stress level. And so when I hear those comments that it's taken so long, I totally understand. I get it that they're waiting because they are in a situation that is very difficult.
However, Benavente says DOL is expecting to disburse less than 1,000 checks in the next week or so because the majority of the applications are incomplete. In a previous press conference, she projected the total number of applications would be near 10,000. The Seat of My House Special Committee on Federal Assistance and Disaster-Related Funding is scheduling oversight hearings for 6 agencies regarding hundreds of documents on spending for the COVID-19 emergency. Our Tomas Manglonia reports from Saipan.
Oversight hearings starting on July 20th now in the books. The Seat of My House Special Committee on Federal Assistance and Disaster-Related Funding continues their review of COVID-19 spending.
The big ticket items right now is obviously the payroll. We need to clarify that and clearly. The new contracts that were signed by each exempted employees, cabinet members, those need to be clarified because, like I mentioned earlier, are these employees now timing in and are they on the clock all day long? If they're, who's monitoring them now? So that's our main concern.
They expect to call members of 6 agencies, including the Department of Finance, to follow the money. The committee requests for more information on the FEMA reimbursement packet, contracts signed from Guam, and regular payroll records matching COVID pay periods.
The Secretary of Finance very clearly stated that cabinet members were not getting paid overtime and that they were only getting paid, basically having their salaries restored to the 80 hours, so only up to 16 hours straight time that they were getting paid for their COVID-related work out of the CARES Act funding, right? And but that really doesn't seem to be the case with most of the cabinet members who received some sort of COVID pay as well in excess of the 16 hours.
As questions are asked under oath, Representative Joseph Lipan Guerrero says he doesn't want to waste any time.
We don't want to end up just having an all-day session and out of 20 or 30 questions, only one is answered.
Tomas Manglonia for KUAM News on Saipan.
The media took a tour today of a new 2-month hotel that touts itself as being a brand new ambassador of Guam's culture and hospitality. Tyler Matanani has more from the Tsubaki Tower.
1, 2, 3, cut!
Guam's newest luxury resort is officially open. The Tsubaki Tower offers 340 rooms and suites with panoramic views of Guam's Pacific blue waters and vivid sunset. Inspired by the rich colors of the island's tropical landscapes, the Tsubaki Tower features natural textures and tones throughout the hotel. President of PHR Ken Micronesia Inc., Mr. Mitsuo Mike Sato, noted the Tsubaki Tower was designed to honor the island's unique culture and sense of place. From the Godao Lounge to the Fanhuli Bar to the children's area that offers Chamorro dances and storytelling, the Tsubaki Tower is the first of its kind to provide guests with authentic and unique moments of discovery, belonging, wonder, and serenity. Guests can also look forward to unique features such as their Nunu Bar, which includes an infinity pool completed with 3 fountain shows a night, a wedding chapel with a glass wall separating them and the elements, and an outdoor theater, all perched on the northernmost point of Tumon Bay. The resort is offering special opening packages until the end of July. To book your stay at Guam's newest luxury resort, go to their website at tsubakitower.premierhotel-group.com. For Guam's News Network, I'm Tyler Matanani.
Coming up, we continue to celebrate the graduates of 2020. Don't go away.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your 4th meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Mas.
For the safety of our customers and our associates, we wipe down our areas and continuously we wipe down after each customer.
For safe social distancing, we also added 6 feet space markers.
The only way to beat a box of cheesy, crunchy, fully loaded nachos is more nachos. It's Taco Bell's Nachos Cravings Pack. Order ahead and pick up yours at our contactless drive-thru.
Half a day. The census of Guam effort has resumed, so let's all take the time to respond. We count on federal funds in times of need and so much more. Please do your part so we can continue to receive this help. Call the number on your notice of visit to schedule an interview on the phone, in person, at home, or at your village census center. We only get this chance every 10 years, so let's come together and shape our future.
My child, Ekongok, listen. The winds are singing. The ocean is roaring. And the trees are dancing. Our island is moving once again. In Afamolik, our unity has carried us through the stillness of today. And now, the spirit of half a day is yearning for our friends to come home.
Nana, is it time to bring all our friends back now?
Hungen, yes. It's time for the world to give us a moment together.
What does a brilliant cut mean to me? It means consistent quality, right across the age expressions. We never compromise on quality and flavour.
It's also the very particular cut of spirit we take to fill our barrels. Tasting it today is just as exciting as the first time I tasted it. That is the brilliant cut.
King's welcomes you back with our King's Time value menus, full of great deals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We hope to see your family soon at King's.
For the Love of Burgers is back with 6 of our most popular burgers, each for just $9.99 for a limited time at Ruby Tuesday Guam.
Take the party home with our new Get It To Go menu. Combo specials and kids meals, pizza, wings, and more. Now available for carryout at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
And welcome back. We continue to show our support to the entire class of 2020 in a special user-generated segment with submissions from their loved ones.
Head of the Class 2020, brought to you by Guam Community College and ABC Stores. Today, we're celebrating a lot of graduates, starting with Caden Ong Poblete, graduating from Bishop Baumgartner Memorial Catholic School, moving on up to high school. We are so proud of you and continue to wish you well in all that you do. Love your family. Christopher Joseph Tyron Pasquale, graduating from Southern High School. Congratulations, son. You made it even with all the obstacles you have come across. You still continue to reach for the sky. I am beyond proud of the young man you've become. UTI, here he comes. I love you, son, to infinity and beyond. Also, we're congratulating Corey John Quintanilla from GW High School. Congratulations, we are extremely proud of you. Love your family. Jaden Rose Mansipit, graduating from Southern High School. You've always made the best of whatever situation you are in. We know that you will also make the best of wherever your path leads. We will always be here cheering you on. We love you. Congratulations. Love, Daddy, Mommy, Wendy, Dylan, and Shay. Iliac Agassi Panlilio Lale, graduating from St. Paul Christian School. Congratulations on your graduation. Keep dreaming and good luck. Soar high, our future NBA player. We are so proud of you from your Lalick family. And Keanu Gray, graduating from GW High School. Congratulations to our son Keanu. The sky has no limits and neither should you. We're all proud of you and love you. You did it. You all did it. Congratulations to the entire class of 2020. And your head of the class 2020 is brought to you by Guam Community College and ABC Stores.
Birthday shout-outs next. Keep it here.
MTO Maintenance will now completely sanitize your home, office, or business with state-of-the-art commercial sprayers. For over 30 years, MTO Maintenance has been committed to the health and safety of our customers. And now, more than ever, a clean home, office, carpets, and furniture is a necessity to our island. Give us a call today. Stay healthy and stay safe, Guam.
Call 647-6861 for an appointment. Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Hold up, stop.
What?
You sure you want to do this? Because once you take that bite, there's no turning back to breakfast like this. Nope. Or this. Ooh. Or this.
Wow.
It's time to change your life. For breakfast. With freshly prepared, buttery, crispy McChicken biscuits and savory sweet chicken McGriddles. Now at McDonald's nationwide. Wake up breakfast.
We are open to serve you at Cars Plus Guam. Need a quick service for your vehicle? Visit our express lane at Cars Plus. Done fast, done right. No appointment needed. Our service team is dedicated to helping you get your vehicle in and out of the shop and back on the road quickly and securely. Simply drop off your vehicle at our express lane driveway, and one of our service advisors will take care of it. Need a ride? Not to worry. We have a shuttle vehicle ready to drop you back home and pick you up when your vehicle is ready. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit us today. We are open to serve you.
And before we close out the news tonight, our latest round of birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club.
Hey everybody, welcome to July. Sorry about the rain, it's a new month, but that doesn't mean it will douse the happy birthday wishes to Peter Rivera. Happy birthday, Peter. Lots of love from your accounting department familia. You gotta love when bean counters send birthday wishes, doesn't it? Samantha Jean Welch, happy birthday to you from your friends and family. And one last birthday wish, and it's a belated birthday shout out. Born on the 30th of June, birthday number 14 to Aria Jesus. Love your entire family. Hope all three of you had a fantastic day.
And you too can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by registering online on KUAM.com and send us your photo, your name, and your birth date. And that'll do it for us here on Primetime. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be safe out there.
In Full Zoom is presented to you by Calvo Enterprises, Inc.